That works. Thank you for that. After that brief troubleshoot, welcome everybody to the stream. And if you're watching this on YouTube, welcome as well. I don't think Isolated Chapel is a good first pick. There's just enough powerful cards. Saved, thank goodness. I was almost recording an entire thing in mute. Fire Intervention is nice. It is a bit expensive though. I think Knight of Grace is quite good. Dan the Capuchin is very good as well. It's like Knight of Grace, but it's got a couple extra abilities. I think I'm going to take the Dan the Capuchin. She's just a good card. Sometimes legendaries matter, and yeah, I'm pretty happy to start my draft off with a pretty decent card. I think it's just a little bit more utility than the Knight, and because you don't always have to curve out, Danith is just quite good. Also, legendary matters sometimes. Next pick, we could take a Gideon's Reproach to stay on color. We could also take a Fire Intervention. The rare is still in the pack. I think a common's missing. I don't think this rare is very good because sacking a land is a pretty big deal. Oh, nice to see Not Me agrees with me. Yeah, I was kind of going. I think I would have gone Danith and Knight and then Fiery Intervention. I like Thallid Soothsayer, but I can't even say the name in like green black. I think Whisper is fine. I like taking Gideon's Approach to like go with my first card, but at the same time, I don't want to like solidify myself into white too hard because this card's not insane. I don't love Ancient Animus. I could take a Syncopate. I think I'm going to take Fiery Intervention over Thallid Soothsayer. I think it's just going to be solid. I can splash if I need it. And now I also have like a couple directions I could go. I think Elfheim Druid is better than Llanowar Elves just because there's a lot of kicker cards, and this tapping for 2 sometimes is pretty good. Also, the 0/2 body. It usually goes fairly late. Interesting, Not Me. Interesting. So you're using the fact that people don't take red cards to see what else is going. That's an interesting philosophy. I like Elfheim Druid the best card in this pack. Call the Cavalry goes with my Danisha a little bit, but I don't think Call the Cavalry is insane. A Jousting Lance is fine. Llanowar Elves is good, and Elfheim Druid is good. So I think I'm just going to take the Elfheim Druid and see where it takes me. Now, pretty late Saproling Migration. I think this card's quite good. There's also a Skin Witch, but I don't have any black cards, and I think Migration is pretty comparable. I also like Sapred, so there's 2 good green cards, a couple mediocre red cards. So I think I'm going to take the Saproling Migration and try to pivot into white. Into green, because it also works well with my Elfheim Druid. So I think Saproling Migration could be quite good. Sapred might be better than Migration. That is true. I think it's pretty close, but I think Elfheim Druid makes this a little bit better. I still think I would take Sapling Migration over the Saperd, just because I think making 4 tokens is pretty good in this one. I think I'm going to take Spore Crown Thallid now and try to just move into the Sapling deck. Though there is a Cloud Reader Sphinx, but I don't have any blue cards right now. That's actually kind of tough. I think I'm going to try to get the Spore Crown Thallid. I've seen a couple Soul Salvages. Maybe another one will come back. Maybe I'll be able to end up in green-black Saprolings. Though these cards are pretty good. I just don't really want to move into a 4th color. And I kind of want to play green-black Saprolings, so I'm already like virtually black, kind of, like, because green-black Saprolings would be the best. If I'd taken the Thallid Soothsayer over the Fiery Intervention, I'd be in a very good spot right now. Maybe that's another point in the Soothsayer's favor, is the fact that if you end up in green-black Saprolings, you're pretty happy. Mammoth Spider, Yargle. Yargle hits so hard. I don't think Dredge Sentinel's insane. I don't think Howling Golem is insane. I kind of like Yargle. I could take a white card. I could take a red card. I could just take Keldon Raider and try to play green-red. But that doesn't really fit my Saprolings. I'll just take Mammoth Spider because that way it keeps me green. And I don't really want to like move into green-red necessarily. And Mammoth Spider could make a deck. Spider is much better than Yargle. Yeah, I could see that. There is a lot of relevant flyers in the format. Also, like, I'm not black yet. I don't even really know why I was considering a black card when I haven't seen a worthwhile black card to go into black for. I think it's between Keldon Raider and Spider, and I think I'd take the Spider just because I am green, but I'm not necessarily another color. Flyer deck is very relevant. Yeah, I agree. Urza's Ruinous Blast works well with my Danica the Capuchin a little bit. I've seen some late Coldwater Snappers. I don't think it's an insane card, but it's pretty like solid as a finisher. Another fiery intervention. There's a Stronghold Confessor. Yeah, I think the best card in the pack is Fiery Intervention. I don't think Ursa's Ruinous Blast is insane. And so, yeah, I think I'm going to take the Fiery Intervention here. I agree with you, not me. And now I'll just take an Arbor Armament. I'm not going to take Zalfron Void. I just don't think the color screw potential is worth having at colorless lands. And this card can sometimes make your deck. Yeah, Fiery Intervention is like a solid removal spell. So this is my first pack. So green looks like it's flowing. The green is flowing. Feel the hatred. And another Fiery Intervention. Yeah, that's pretty late. I think Fiery Intervention is much better than like Wheeling. I think someone else should have taken it. Like, I think some people probably heard that like red is bad, but that does not mean you should never draft red in a format because, like, in any format really. So this is just a general philosophy standpoint. If the best color is if the worst color is like underdrafted, it's still going to be pretty good because if you get the draft is making you look like a master. I mean, not me. Your hard read came true. So yeah. Ancient Animus could make my deck. I'm not like thrilled with it, but in green you can sometimes get some beefy creatures. Soul Salvage, but I'm not really looking to play black. I'm just gonna take the Ancient Animus, and especially in green red, you can sometimes get bigger guys too. Okay. So we're playing 5-drop, and now I am going to just take an Arcane Flight. I do have a pretty good number of 2-drops, which is pretty nice. Because 2-drops are at a premium, because these are all pretty decent 2-drops. I could end up with a minor Saproling sub-theme. So if I get like another couple Saproling cards, I would play this Foreground Thallid. Could use a Grow to get the interventions. Yeah, the three mana card that puts in a land would be nice here. Rampaging Cyclops is fine. Radiating Lightning is a pretty good sideboard card, but I think I'll be able to get it, so I'm just going to take the Cyclops here. I don't love it, though. I think it's just solid. I just think I'd rather have it than a sideboard card at this point, just so I can be sure that I'll make it to my higher end. And now I'm going to take a Llanowar Scout. The Skirk Prospector is not really playable, and Llanowar Scout sometimes is. Especially if you end up with an 18-land deck, which I do like to do, especially if I have some kicker spells and some expensive cards, so. Rescue, man. Save me. Save me. And we even got a forest last pick. Oh, man. Oh, man. This is actually kind of tough. So I think the Mending of Dominaria is quite good, especially if a lot of creatures in your deck. Tatyova, though, is just so busted that I think we're just going to take it. It's just unreal good. And then we're going to look to splash it. And green does have some ways to fix for splashing. And yeah, out of this pack, we'll probably look to wheel the Crozen Druid. Tatyova is just such a busted card. Yeah, 4 mana 4/4 makes a surprising number of decks, but yeah, it can't attack very well. Yeah, this card is very worth splashing, and I think I'm just going to take it here. Mending is nice. It's like a very slow draw too, that guarantees you draw spells, and then the ramping can be relevant, but physically incapable of passing it. Well, I mean, it is quite good. And now another Elfheim Druid, pretty perfect for this deck. Ramp is always good, and this one can help us with kicker stuff. Not really sure what is going to wheel for us out of this pack. It's just kind of a weak pack for our colors. I think Pegasus Course is probably one of the better cards. I think Elfheim Druid is the best card, though, so pretty nice to pick that up. I don't love this card. I don't love this card. I don't love Ancient Animus. I'm just going to put the cards in that I'm kind of want to be playing. So maybe I could like splash these things and like play blue. So I think I'm considering that pretty strongly. I could also take a Thallid Soothsayer, but I don't think I want to play black at this point. I think I want to play either like blue, green, splash red, or something like that. I think I'm going to take Blink of an Eye. It's not really over much. It's over an Ancient Animus, and I don't even really want to play the first one. And I could end up like blue, green, and splash the red, which is also fine. Yeah. I'm just going to gamble on it, see how it works out. And an Eviscerate. There's a Shiv and Fire, though. This is pretty good pickup. We don't really need to splash an Eviscerate if we're also taking a solid removal spell. We already have some other solid removal. Gross and Druid's fine. Gift of Growth is fine. I do like Eviscerate it a lot, but we aren't playing black in this draft. Shiv and Fire is nice, though. And a Gitu Chronicler. I like Gitu Chronicler. We're not really a Slin Voda deck. We do have some stuff that enables Kicker, but we can use those to cast our Gitu Chroniclers and stuff. And at this point, I think we're just going to be on the blue splash because Gitu Chronicler is a pretty good red signal. I think this card's quite good. Foil makes you 80% more likely to draw it. That's just not true. I think Warcry Phoenix is good in some decks, but I think our deck is fine without a 4-mana 2/2 that can't really block very well. I don't love this card if you're not blue-red wizards. Pierce Disguise is a good sideboard card, but we're going to take the land because having a land that like is basically a spell in the late game is just very relevant. And yeah, you only speak the truth. Ooh, on color card. I'm going to take this card. It's pretty good. We already have 1, 2, 3 kicker cards in our deck, and we can get more. We already have 3 fiery interventions. Don't really need a 4th one, and this is just a very good body for the rate as well. So yeah, I think we're going to take the 3-mana 3/3 that can grow, rather than a 4th copy of the fiery intervention. And then we could take a Primordial Worm if we felt like we needed more top end, which we might. We could take a Short Sword. I think I would rather have a different equipment than Short Sword. I'm just going to take the Primordial Worm. Maybe play it, probably not play it. I'll just take the... Maybe I'll take Frenzied Rage. You never know. I'm not playing white at this point, so... Sword is no lands. That's no lands. That's a space station. Anyone? Leave it in the comments if you get that reference. I mean, I'm sure most people will get that reference. Oh, let's just say it in the chat. But yeah, I like it. Okay, I think our deck's looking pretty good. We do need to find like a way to splash the Tatyova. Like a Grow from the Ashes would be perfect. Given that we have a spell land, I do not mind running 18. We also have a pretty high curve. Stuff to do with our extra mana. I don't think I'm playing Spore Crown Thallid at this point, unless I get like a couple more ways to make Saprolings. And one of the most important things to do is not just be greedy and play this and like ruin your entire deck for it. It's more of just like we took it because there was nothing really for us, and then we kind of just wanted the option. And then we like hedged with a blink of an eye. And Fungal Plots. How many creatures do we have? We have several creatures, but I don't think we really want this card. It's just not insane in our deck. I think Keldon Overseer is kind of good, just because it can clear the way for a bunch of our small things. It's also good with our Halar, and it's just a fine body. Yeah, this card's not insane, and I mean nothing else really is great in the pack. Take another Frenzied Rage. Not really wanting a Shield of the Realm or anything. Wow, he just Ruinous Blast came back. I'll take it. I'm not playing a Navigator's Compass just to play Tatyova. Navigator's Compass in the games when you don't draw Tatyova is just going to be too miserable. It's basically like a mulligan, and even then, like Tatyova is not necessarily worth mulliganing for, because if she dies, like she like recovers you from the mulligan. You just decked in 3 games and went 1-2. How do you deck yourself in 3 games? Just put something really expensive in your deck. That's actually kind of funny. So we have a pretty good kicker sub-theme. Okay, probably not playing Guardians, but you never know. I could also... I'm probably not going to play Llanowar Scout. Probably not playing Spore Crown at this point. I do like my other 2-drops, though. I have a pretty good number of 2-drops that are also good in the late game. I mean, these guys aren't really, but they're good on turn 2. I don't want to play this guy if I can help it. This card's fine because it's good to ramp out something big. Yeah, deck's looking solid. cast, tap E, make a land drop, use scout to put in the land, untap, cast, kick, grow, and so on. Yeah, that sounds like a way to deck yourself. Who else is at this table? Lucil, I don't know any of these people. Ah, Swamp. What is the table trying to tell us? H-Bug. I also have a good amount of removal. This is the point where I usually start grouping stuff by curve and then put all my removal to the side. Shopper and Romanica, we'll put all our expensive stuff there, and then I'll put all my non-creatures that are like removals there. Oh my gosh. Josu Vess. Unfortunately, we are not black. Halar is a good card. Wild Onslaught's quite good. There's also a Jousting Lance. I think it's between Halar and Wild Onslaught, at least in my opinion. We don't really have the token makers necessarily though, so I think Halar is a bit of a front runner. We just can't really go wide as well. So I think Halar is going to be quite solid, especially because we do have a pretty decent number of kicker spells. I like Jousting Lance a decent amount, but I think Halar is just going to be better, so I'm going to take the Halar. Haphazard Bombardment, I think, is pretty good as well. Halar probably wheels. That is a consideration, but I don't really want to gamble it. I think it's just going to be good. Yeah, that is a consideration. I think Haphazard Bombardment's pretty good. It's just a 3-for-1. It's kind of slow, but it can win you games that you wouldn't otherwise be able to win. Maybe I'll get the Crows and Druid back. I'd kind of like that. And perfect. So we were looking for ways to splash Tatyova. There is a Sapperling Migration, but Hinterland Harbor is the only excuse we need, I think, to play the Tatyova. Because then we can play Hinterland Harbor and 2 islands and something like that, and have enough blue sources for it. Sapling Migration is great in this deck, but I think the Tatyova is worth it. It's tough because we want as many green sources as we can for the Elfheim Druids. If I don't take the Hinterland Harbor, I'm pretty much giving up on Tatyova, I think. But Sapling Migration is really good with double Halar. I'm going to take the Hinterland Harbor. I think Tatyova is worth splashing. Do I need more playables? I don't really need more playables because I do have cards that I can just bring in out of my sideboard. Siege 91. I have like 3 or 4 cards here that I can just play out of my sideboard that I don't mind playing, that aren't horrific. And I'm just going to take a Memorial to Unity here, another spell land. I'm going to be running 18 lands in this deck as well, so that means that I don't need quite as many playables. I can play Rampaging Cyclops and not be sad about it. I can play that guy and not be too sad. That guy's fine. Playing 1 copy of this is fine. Playing this is fine. So I'm not worried about my playables. I'm just only putting in the cards that I would be kind of happy playing, if that makes sense. But yeah, if that makes sense. Oh no, it's not you bad at all. It's not necessarily apparent. I have the cards in the sideboard kind of smaller, so especially if you just tuned in. Oh no, don't be sorry. Don't be sorry at all. It's not something you could have known. Or if you just tuned into the stream, then you don't see these cards, and yeah, maybe I should just keep the cards in the deck and then take them out as I fill up the slots. That might just make things simpler. No, not me. Don't be mean to the guests of the stream. So Adventurous Impulse, creature or land. I do have a fair amount of creatures and lands. I think I'm just going to take the Keldon Raider though. Keldon Raider is a pretty good 4-drop. I don't really have a ton of wizards. Keldon Raider is just nice though, especially because I'm running 18 lands in this deck. So we'll just put in until we have. So this is going to bring me up to 22. So now I have 22 spells and the 3 lands. So now every time I add a card, I'll just take a card out. I really like Get 2 Chronicler in this deck. I'm going to take it over Fiery Intervention. We already have 3 Fiery Interventions, but I really like having kicker cards, especially with the Druids and the Halars. So I'm just going to take the Chronicler here. And as I take that Chronicler, I can take out a card. Oh my gosh. This is a very late Grow from the Ashes. This is perfect for the deck. This is incredible. Very good card to pick up for the deck. It's just really good because it's a kicker card. It's good with the Halars. It helps us find our blue for Tatyova. So we really got there on the Tatyova front. I'm pretty happy with how that went down. And we'll take the 2-drop in case we need one. I don't think we need a 2-drop though. So I can take out the Spore Crown Thallid, the Llanowar Scout, the Arbor Armament. Actually, I keep in the Llanowar Scout for now. Maybe we'll wheel something nice. And having 3 spell lands is quite good. Oh my gosh, we got it back? That's very good. Yeah, we'll take it. We'll take that. We got a Radiating Lightning for the sideboard. Urza's Tome. We don't really have a ton of historic guys. We have Halars, Tatyova. We have a Guardians. I guess we'll take it over a Bloodstone Goblin. Bloodstone Goblin's a fine 2-drop, but we were going to want to have more forests. I think we'll take the Urza's Tome and decide it in super grindy matchups. Don't really want a Power Stone. Yeah. Compass. Okay, so this deck came together really well, I think. And it may look like we're short on playables, but having 2 spell lands is quite good. So we're going to group the creatures separately. And we can play that guy, we can play this guy. We only have 1 Thallid Maker. Could play this guy. Okay, those are the only 3 cards we would consider here. Don't really want to play Llanowar Scout. So we have to cut 1 card. I think we'll keep in 1 Ancient Animus. Wild Onslaught's fine in our deck. We're going to count this as a creature. Bombardment's a good card. I really like playing 18 in this deck, even though we do have some ramp guys and a Grow from the Ashes and stuff, because we don't really struggle to spend our mana. We do want to cut something. Probably going to be the Guardians of Koilos. They're just kind of weak. We don't have anything to bounce with them. So we have 14 creatures equivalently. I could cut Ancient Animus. But it is a kind of combo with this guy. So I put a counter on him. Maybe that makes me want to play. I only have 1 copy of it. Perfect. Okay, I don't really want a second one anyway. I was just wondering if it did. Yeah, I think this will be good. So we want. How many islands can we get away with? We can probably get away with. You have this. You have Grow from the Ashes. Wait, is Llanowar Scout better than Spore Crown Thallid? Or better than Guardians of Koilos? Probably. Just because of the combo with Tatyova. So we probably want 1/3s are very relevant in this format. 7/7/1. That gives us 10 green sources. 1 island, do you think best far? Yeah, we can probably get away with 1 island because with the Hinterland Harbor and the Grow. That's 3 sources. I like to have 3 sources for my splash cards. 7 red sources. Probably want to go up to 8 red sources. Then we have 9 green sources. 6, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So this gives us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We have like 9, 8, 1. Because we do need a lot of red mana in this deck. Because we have like double Gitu Chronicler. And once we get 1 green mana, we can cast our Elfame, which gives us a 2nd green mana, I think. So I think we're going to save this deck like this. And I think it's going to be pretty good. Urza's Tome is a consideration out of the sideboard that I'm going to be pretty happy to sideboard in. I think getting there on the Tatyova is pretty good. Thinking about this deck, if we had a Saproling Migration and I forget what we took Tatyova over, but we took the Hinterland Harbor over a Saproling Migration. So if we had a Saproling Migration and like a Jousting Lance, I think that was what I took this over or something like that. If we had like a Sapling Migration and a Jousting Lance, this deck would also be very good. So it's an interesting consideration, but I definitely like where this deck is. It's going to be cool to see how good Halar is, because I do have a lot of kicker. I just think Tatyova is like busted, so. It's basically like a broken rare. You can't view this card as an uncommon. It's like Tireless Tracker, kind of. Like, it's just so good. Do I want to play first with this deck is the question. So I know a lot of people like to draw first. Thinking about the deck, I have cheap things to do to not get run over. I have a Shivan Fire. I think I will play first. I do have some proactive things I can be doing, and we're going to keep this. Like, ramping out big things is just better when you're on the play to like tempo people out. I'm going to play this tapped. No real reason not to. Like here, we get to play a turn 3, 4, 4. That could be a problem for my opponent and get in for like 8 or 12 damage maybe. And just be a real issue for my opponent to deal with. We are going to play our mountain here. This way, if we draw the double red card, the 4/3 that lets us discard, then we can still cast that. Mesa Unicorn, you say? This is looking good for us. Gonna be able to ramp out our Primordial Worm pretty early here. You have so many Bolas bucks. That is many Bolas bucks, not me. Long-time viewer, Bolas bucks. For people who don't know, Bolas bucks are like in-stream rewards that you can turn in for stuff. I'm going to play my land. I'm going to attack for 4. Actually, I'm not going to attack for 4. If I attack for 4, he hits me back for 2, which isn't a great trade. Because all I'm doing is playing an Elfame Druid. I don't really want to use my Shivan Fire. So I would hit him down to 16, then he would hit me, and we'd both be at 18. That's actually probably fine for me. You could request 40 songs in a row. Oh my god. Please don't. Oh man. Oh man, he's got a 3rd color. Short sword. Okay.
It's 11.
Okay, so he's equipping short sword. Do I want to Shivan Fire his guy? Okay, so I could kill it now. Next turn I'm playing the worm. Yeah, Evan wants to play the busted legendary. I don't think I really want to kill that. I'll just hold back the Cyclops. And then next turn I can blow him out with Shivan Fire if he like Yeah, okay. Because I don't have a ton to do in my hand, so I'm taking 5. He goes back up to 19. The ramp is real. Land. I think you'd have valued being mana efficient. The thing is it doesn't really matter if I'm mana efficient there because I can still cast both next turn. But I don't have anything to do because I only have 3 cards in hand. So, and I have like all the mana in the world. I think I'm going to attack and play Worm. It doesn't work out great for me if he has a removal spell for my Worm, but I feel like I'm in bad shape if he has a removal spell for my Worm anyway. And this way I put the most pressure on him to hold back. So I could cast this with Kicker for essentially 1 mana. So I would do this, get a forest and an island. So I cast with Kicker. Yeah, this is going to be great. Island, forest. Boom. Oh, mono green Stompy. That's pretty cool. That's a fun deck. I think the new 3 mana card is going to be pretty good in that deck. Is it in paper, not me? That was a pretty good turn. Look how many lands I have in play. If I ever draw my, like, yeah, anything is going to be great. Nice. Very cool. Don't do it. Oh, yeah, that's perfect. Oh, yeah. See, now saving the Shivan Fire makes me look like a genius. And now I will just attack with my Primordial guy and hold back my 4/4 to trade with Fire and Elemental Lore. I don't think he has a kill spell or he would have killed it, so his last 3 cards are probably not a kill spell. Hit him for 7. The offer's still around for me to rent you basically any deck to play Construct Leagues if you want. Yeah, I'll probably try that at some point. It is fun to play Constructed every once in a while. Just a matter of whether, I mean, if people want to watch me play Constructed, I'll play Constructed. I do enjoy Constructed. There's definitely fun decks to play. I'll talk to you about it later, maybe. Oh no. Salad Omnivore. Okay. That is fine. A bit of Vintage. Oh my gosh, Vintage seems so fun. It's like all about board control and stack control, and it just seems great. Okay, what do we get? Oh, the Llanowar Scout. I think we're just going to keep attacking with our Primordial Worm. He can pump this twice if he sacks 2 creatures. Interesting block. Let's just do that. It saves our 7/6. just a nice clean. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh, I had my volume up super loud. So when the follow thing played, I like jumped out of my mind. Thank you so much, Zinch91, for the follow. I really appreciate it. That's horrifyingly loud. Yeah, that was really loud. My like, okay, yeah, that fizzles. My, yeah. Warning. I'm so sorry, everybody who, yeah. Yeah, yeah, I know. The thing that happened was I don't know how it happened, but the audio on my OBS, it used to be that my desktop audio was separate from the audio that I heard, so I could have my volume at whatever I wanted, and everyone else would hear it at like roughly at a different volume based on what their computer was telling them or whatever. But now it's kind of weird, so it's not like that anymore. I don't know how to fix it. I really liked it before because it didn't matter where my volume was at. Okay, I don't know why he's not moving that thing. I think I'm just going to keep attacking with my 7-6. He should probably move this to the first strike guy. He doesn't have any great blocks on it. He could just move it to the Thallid Omnivore and then only have to sack one creature. Yeah. Is Legacy or Modern Jund? Okay, he's jumping. That's great for me. I'm holding the land, obviously, because I have Tatyova. Maybe it's not obvious. A lot of the time, I would just play the land, because if I draw like a guy with kicker, it matters. So now is where I can maybe get a little bit. Oh, that's perfect. Yeah, let's just do that. We're going to steal his Thallid Omnivore and kill him. Boom, let's go. That was just how we drew it up. So he's got a couple small creatures, some flyers. Maybe we don't want the fire elemental, just have another big guy. I mean, he only had one flyer that we saw. He has a little mini equipment. Fire elemental could be good. I kind of like the way that played out. I'm just going to run it back, I think. Maybe I don't need Llanowar Scout. He's not very aggressive. I'll just bring in another big guy. Legacy and Jund are more expensive online than Vintage decks. That's funny. I think it's cool that Vintage is pretty relatively cheap online. This is another stunning hand. We're going to keep this. He wanted to be on the play. Understandable. The classic don't play a land on turn 1 strat. Oh, waiting until the second main phase. If you steal a creature with an equipment, can you equip it to another creature? Zinch91, you cannot equip the equipment to a different creature. The creature that has the equipment stays with the equipment on it, but the other person can move the equipment. So, like, say I had a more permanent effect, like a control magic, I could take his creature, but I wouldn't take the equipment as well. But the equipment would stay attached to it until my opponent paid the mana to attach it to something else. So I could. I think I'm going to. I think I'm just going to play my Mountain untapped because I want to be able to kill this guy, and I don't really want to play my Get2 Chronicler right now. Anyway, so it doesn't really matter if I wait until turn 2, but killing his Unicorn before he can equip is going to be kind of relevant. Because I can't like play my Get2 Chronicler, and yeah, this is one of those instances where I am going to Shivan Fire at end of turn. Especially because I can get it back with Get2 Chronicler. He's just going to be hitting me for 3 lifelink a turn, so... Oh, that was great. Yeah. I'm going to play my Memorial Unity this turn. I'm not going to run out my Get2 Chronicler for no reason. Having that Hinterland Harbor feels good, man. Feels good to have the little combo. Told you to take the foil. I mean, was there a non-foil one in the same pack? Huh. Okay. Okay. I'm going to play my forest. So the question becomes, do I want to just play my Gateway Chronicler? And I think I'll take one hit from this because I do have a lot of cards in my deck that can blank that. But I don't want to take too many hits from it because I do have Tite Over to kind of take over the late game. However, my opponent does have probably some late game cards of their own, so I don't want to just spew off my guys. So it's basically I'm taking 2 damage to see what else I can do. Also, my opponent's screwed on lands. So it means they have a lot of spells in hand, so I may have to leverage my own cards. Actually, no, he did miss a land drop. Why wouldn't he attack? I'm confused. Don't know what he's quite afraid of. And since I have the lands in hand, I don't think I'm going to play this on turn 5. I think I'm going to wait and play it on turn 6 when I can immediately play a land for value. Which means I won't play this until turn 7, maybe. Except now I am going to play it, so I can block that. Yeah, so the old green, red, flash, 3/3, obviously. Maybe he's playing around Swift Warden from Rivals of Ixalan. So I could play Gidget Chronicler. It basically saves me 2 damage. Or I can wait and play Mammoth Spider. But given that he only has 3 cards left in hand, I think I'm just going to... Yeah, it feels bad to just run it out here, but I think I am. I can't afford to just do nothing. And if he plays like a Sarah thing, a flyer, I can maybe kill that with my Ancient Animus. I'm going to win the game with late game value anyway. I just don't want to take too much damage before that happens. So if he has nothing to do, he'll probably just equip to his Journey Mage and then attack me with the Journey Mage to get in for 4. But I kind of expect him to have a play. Okay, so he is just doing that. Yeah, I'm not going to chump at this point. Oh, no jumping. The 1/3 can hold back the Sparring Construct. It's very important that I play my Hinterland Harbor this turn. And then, yeah, I'll just play my Mammoth Spider. Though there aren't really that many cards that can kill Tatyova for 4 mana. I don't even think there is one. You'd have to have like double Shivan Fire. I mean, my opponent would have to have double Shivan Fire. I don't think there's a downside to doing this. And this way I get to play my Primordial Drake next turn. I do take another 4 damage. I'm not blocking with Tatyova, so I'm still not going to attack him for 1. Now I might jump. Oh, Wizard's Lightning. Yeah, forget everything I said. He'll probably kill my guy this turn. I also if he kills my guy this turn, it would be bad, but I kind of just want to play my Primordial Worm next turn and just start killing him while he's land screwed. Yeah. He doesn't have it. Never punished. Yeah, Goblin Barrage. That is a card. Yeah, but the Wizard's Lightning is an uncommon. There's multiple cards that could kill it. It's probably not worth it. I mean, it could be worth it to run it out there just because I don't think he has anything. And he's land screwed, and I don't know. And I want to play the 7/6 as early as possible because I don't really need to grind him out for value if I'm going to do it. But that's mostly just me. It's just better to play Mammoth Spider there. I think I can go Mammoth Spider into Primordial Worm and then just play my Tatyova when it's safe for guaranteed value. Okay, he's getting ready for something. Don't know quite what, but it is something. And I'm going to play my Memorial to Unity pre-combat to guarantee that nothing weird happens. I mean, I don't think anything weird is going to happen here. I'm just going to attack him for 7 and play my Mammoth Spider. Actually, I'm going to play my Fire Elemental because it hits harder. Okay, he's going for the block. Yeah, sorry, buddy. Gonna go with our little trickery here. So I get to fight his guy before the damage happens. Which means my 7/6 lives. I don't get to play anything this turn, but I could crack this if I wanted. But I'm not going to do anything. I'm just going to keep my 7/6 on the battlefield. I basically made a 2-mana 7/6 that also put a counter on my guy. That's basically what that play was. I know he has Adamant Will in his deck, so if he passes without doing anything, I'm going to be pretty confident that he has Adamant Will. Because he has 4 mana and he's had like all spells in hand the entire game. And Adamant Will saving this guy would be really bad for me. Oh, he's attacking. I will take 5, I guess. That's a very interesting play to me. I'm going to be playing my Gitu Chronicler, getting back Shivan Fire. Going to gain a life first and draw cards. Just double check. Okay, so yeah. I'm going to attack him for 7. Play this thing, get back Shivan Fire. And then I'm going to chump block this and then be able to have the Shivan Fire up. And actually, I'm going to attack with both. Smurf comes in with the controversial take. As stupid and goofy as Battle Bonds look, they reprinted some Chase Mythics in it. I think it looks pretty fun. They already used one Gideon's Reproach. What are the odds they have another one? I'll take the chance. This way I have a 2-turn clock. If they have another Gideon's Reproach, they have another Gideon's Reproach. But I think it's more likely they have Adamant Will. Also, I have enough cards. I don't really need to draw another one, and dealing 4 damage is pretty relevant here. I'm not blocking with this, so it's probably as good as it gets. Yeah, that was really good for me. Okay, so now I'm going to cast it with Kicker. Not really a fan of multiplayer formats. I mean, that's why there's different formats for everybody, because some people like something. Actually, I'm going to play Fire Elemental and Halar. I think it's just going to 3, 4, 5. 2, 3. This way he can attack me, but I still like lethal him. I'm probably going to block with the Fire Elemental, though. The cards, legal. Yeah, they are legal in Vintage and Legacy. I like how there's like the new coin flip commanders. They look really fun. And then I like the fact that there's a buyout on an old card that lets you just flip infinite coins if you want. It just sounds so funny. They might have to like errata the card. I wonder if Wizards thought about it. Oh, my opponent? Okay, pretty easy victory there. 3 mana search for a 1/2. I don't think that card's going to be insane. Oh yeah, not me. Always got to be plugging yourself. It didn't even send. Magic Online knew that it was a plug. They were like, that's not what we want here. You can find me on YouTube. Seems good to me. Oh yeah. I had to hover over that one to see what that emote meant. Seems good, man. Oh man, that's pretty funny. Isn't Tzeentch one of the Chaos Gods from Warhammer 40,000? I've just been thinking about where I'd heard the name Tzeentch before. I'm pretty sure that's one of the Warhammer 40K gods. MTGO for lols. I love your username. Good luck. Also, check me out on YouTube. Hey, nice, Zinch. Nice. I got the reference. Okay, this hand. Oh, man, if only I had a forest. Oh, man. I have 9 green sources. I'm on the draw. I'm going to keep this hand. It's just so good if I draw a forest. Like, I just win the game if I draw a forest or a green source in my first, 2 draws. And it's not the end of the world. If I take a turn off, I'm still probably going to win. Okay, look, like I have been sent a board state. Oh my god. What is this? Oh my gosh. It just, wait, how many? Oh my god, you put Helm of the Host onto a Verdant Force and just went to town. Oh, that's disgusting. You wanted to break Magic Online, not me. It's a noble pursuit. Okay, opponent played their card. Now I draw a forest. Dang it. I'm just going to play my Gitu Chronicler out. Get in for the beats while I can. I would have looked like a genius. A genius, I tell you. I would have been a legend. It happens. Okay, opponent said, thanks, you too. Oh, he likes my username as well. I mean, he probably just said that because I said it first, but 4 mana, Baloth Gorger. Scary. Very scary. Forest. Oh yeah, there we go. Only a turn late. I think I'm just going to grow from the ashes for an island. I could also Elfhame Druid, then kick grow from the ashes next turn. Which is better if I draw a land? So if I'm going to take 4 no matter what, pretty much. If I play grow from the ashes, and then next turn I draw a land, I can go Keldon plus Elfhame. If I play Elfhame, then next turn I can kick grow from the ashes. I could Keldon Raider next turn. My poor opponent lost down back-to-back games. He's got so mad. Okay, so I think I'm going to... I want to play a 4-drop next turn. So I don't think I want to be kicking grow the next turn, which means I'm just going to cast it this turn. This way, even if they have a kill spell for my guy, I don't get screwed. And I will take 4 here, then I'll be able to play my Keldon Raider to help me hit a land drop. Probably discarding Keldon Overseer. Oh dear. Oh dear. Opponent on that mono green lifestyle. Not me. We're not allowed to curse now. It's just the comment was so long that I didn't really read the whole thing. And I didn't see anything blatantly bad. I need to add a command. Could you add a command, not me, for this is calling, like saying this is a clean stream or something? Ooh, so we're going to play our Keldon Raider. Discarding Keldon Overseer. Smurf is definitely a special one. Oh, and we hit our land. Perfect. You will ban him. Don't worry, not me. Banning Smurf is a time-honored tradition. Across Twitch, Smurf is often banned. Okay, opponent is also color screwed. I mean, not also color screwed, but they are color screwed. But I can block Steel Leaf. Oh. I will trade. Not attacking with Steel Leaf is good for me, because then I can just kill it with Fiery Intervention. Another Baloth Forger. Ugh. Oh my gosh. Yeah, Smurf. Okay. I'm going to cast Fiery Intervention on Steel Leaf, take another 4, then I'm going to be able to play a couple of spells in a turn. Hopefully, I can go Elfhame plus Cyclops. But I am going to go to 12. But I feel like my hand is very strong, so I'm not really worried. Meant to purge. I don't know what happened in my chat, but I trust you, not me. I trust you. There's a reason you have the moderator sword. Oh, opponent found their second color. Nice. It's going to be a real game now. I'm not going to be playing this Tatyova for a while. Ah, Teshar. That's actually unreal with the Steel Leaf champion. Okay. So now, dang, we can't go Tatyova. We're going to go... man. I think we're going to go Cyclops and Shivan Fire. We have to kill this Teshar this turn. I wish we we'd drawn on a mountain. Then we could go Tatyova, land, Shivan Fire. But we can't. So we could also Cyclops. I think we're going to Cyclops plus Shivan Fire plus land. We can't have him bringing back Steel Leaf champion. Cyclops. Harbor. And I'm not going to hold the land for Tatyova because I want to be able to play all my stuff. And he has 2 cards in hand, and I have my High Pressure Bombardment. I can even target his planes with it to color screw him. 4. Jousting lands, you say? That's kind of annoying. Huh. Yeah, I'm going to jump this because I'm going to be dealing with it next turn probably. Thanks to my haphazard bombardment, because I can kill either of those 2 things and it will be good for me. Please kill Baloth Gorger. One, 2, 3, and... Huh. I don't think I want to kill a land. 4. Please kill the thing that I want. Dang it. Rats. I'm just going to take 6 this turn. Next turn, if I draw a land, I can go Tatyova, land, Elfhame Druid. Elfhame Druid, Elfhame Druid. Okay. At least I have some jump blockers now. Kill one of the 2 things I care about, please. Please have Hazard Bombardment. Kill Jousting Lance. Oh my god. Why? Why? No! What is wrong with my life? What have I done? Getting destroyed. Classic moments. At least I get to destroy one of those two, which is going to be very huge. And I gain a life. Ooh. Ha! Get wrecked, opponent. Now I want to kill the Baloth Gorger. Ha. Yeah, let's go. He has the Jousting Lance still, which is irritating. But he's flooding. I can use this thing now. I can also put 2 counters on everything, but I think I want to wait on that. I think I'd rather just use this. Halar is good because I can cast it this turn. And I'm going to be kicking it and putting counters. Oh my god, that's going to be busted. How much damage am I going to do to him? So I would have 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I'm going to do that. Just because it's so good with the Ancient Animus. I'll attack for 4. If he had Gideon's Reproach, he would have used it. He has it. Seal away. Okay. That works. Unfortunate, but it happens. At least he didn't get my huge Halar. Because next turn I can double kick this thing, hit him for a ton of damage, and this will ping him for a lot. It's going to be interesting how I have to do the stack in the right way. Okay. Okay. This is an instant? What? Dang it. I need to read my cards. I'm going to be attacking him anyway, but... Jeez. That is much better than I thought it was. Because now I have him on a 2-turn clock. If I'd taken the worm, then I just wouldn't have him on a 2-turn clock. Yeah, we got there. Jeez, that thing is an instant. That's actually nuts. Once again, opponent didn't seem incredibly fast. Actually, what am I saying? They had a bunch of 4/4s is what I mean to be saying. And as knowing that fact, I want ways to kill 4/4. So this guy probably wants to come in. I just want to wait. He had like all 4/4s, and these jump blockers are going to be good. This is the deck you're currently playing? I'll look at it in a second. I don't think I want Llanowar Scout. Probably rather have another big guy. We're going to mulligan this. We just need lands to function. Gonna keep this though. Put that on the bottom. We want something more proactive than that. That's a fine draw. We can go 3-drop into 4-drop that can trade with his 4-drop. and then Haphazard Bombardment to get some value. Hopefully it'll be a little bit better than the last one, the one that hit the Sapperling token. Oh, that was an excellent draw. Speeding us out of the gates. This is why Memorial to Unity is so good, because right now it's the land that we need, and then later in the game, it's like a spell. So it's another way of getting a little bit of extra value over our opponent. And he does not have the turn 3/5/4, which is nice. I guess we kind of knew that because he played a plains. Oh! Interesting. Okay, oak. I think we're going to play our 4/4. Because then if we draw a 2-drop, we could potentially double spell, like if there was a 2-drop we wanted to cast. Also, if we want to attack him, we can hit him for 4. I like Wild Onslaught here. It looks like it's going to be pretty good. If we can ramp out Haphazard Bombardment and he's mana screwed, we can kill his lands. Oh, I like the sound of that. Because next turn it's coming down. I'll attack. If he has Seal Away, he has Seal Away. Dang, I should have. Oh, perfect. Oh no. Danger approach. Okay, fine. There's nothing I want to discard right now. Huh. For that reason, I think I'm going to just play the Halar. Because while you will always draw a card before you discard a card, I don't really want to discard my forest and draw like a 6-drop here. And I kind of like having all these good cards to use. Let's see the deck you're working with, not me. Oh my gosh, you have a... Oh, I thought you were talking about a draft deck, and I was like, he has a Jace and 3 dark... Oh my gosh. I'll look at it later, maybe. I'm not... Oh man, that's a scary little card. So you're playing Vintage, or Legacy, or maybe Modern? No, I saw Treasure Cruise. It's definitely Vintage. That's a good one. So now I can attack him. If he blocks, I can blow him out. But if he doesn't block, I kind of get wrecked. How have I been faring in the old Dom? I have not played an insane amount of Dominaria, but I have had some very fun draft decks. I've been a little bit busy. Well, not really busy, but I haven't been playing as much as I would normally. So now if I attack him and he blocks, I crush him. But if he doesn't block, he just hits me back for 5. So that's not worth it. I'm just going to use my Haphazard Bombardment and get some value. Mark his 2 guys and a forest. 2 forests. I wouldn't actually mind killing his lands here. Because he can't play his Baloth Gorgers then, or... Yeah, let's go! And hit him for 5. I kind of like getting Haphazard Bombardment out. Triumph of Gerard. Oh man, please kill the Daring Archaeologist. Please, I beg of you. Oh man. Pretty free block here. Now he's out of range. I mean, I didn't know he had Triumph of Gerard in his hand. That's like the only historic spell he could possibly have. Like if he plays like a Jousting Lance, I kind of wreck him. And now I have infinite jump blocker, so I don't really care. Also, I could just kill it at some point. Actually, I have 50-50 odds of killing it. I'm going to kick Sapling Migration, and then I'm going to kick Wild Onslaught and just try to kill him. I'm going to tap so I have Shivan Fire up, though. So I have 2 mana up. This is just a lot of damage. Please kill the archaeologist. That's all I want. Please. Please. Please, 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 that apartment. Please. No! Oh! Never lucky. Baneslayer incoming. Oh no. Flying, First Strike, and Lifelink? Are you kidding me? This makes all my guys into 3/3s, though. So I have him at a virtual 13 if he doesn't kill Halar this turn. Man. Please no on Sarah's wings. Please no. Please. Oh, thank goodness. Ooh, I can Shivan Fire that and then just win. Justice. Okay, I still think I win, but now I have to do the math. This is forces 3, 6, 9, 12. Are you kidding me? Am I 1 point of damage off? Oh, but he has to block the Halar then. So this thing won't be huge. Yeah. Yep. Because I'm going to have him at 13. The Elfheim Druids doing work. Now these will trade off. I have a massive board. He doesn't get to make his Gerard thing. Oh, once again, an instant. Yeah, this card seems like it'd be way too good at instant, and then I keep casting as a sorcery. Jeez. Yeah. Man, that's awkward. He probably wouldn't have blocked. Actually, he probably would have blocked. He doesn't hold this guy back not to block, so he probably would have blocked this guy. But still, probably shouldn't have. Also, killed 2 lands with this haphazard bombardment. He's at 1. I have 5 creatures that can kill him. I'm still feeling pretty safe. So far, undefeated today in terms of games. Nothing can touch my skill. Oh, yeah. Oh, do, can't touch it. Do I want to change this? I've been taking out this Scout a lot for a Fire Elemental, but I think I like having the Scout in the main deck just in case I come against something speedy. Once again, an instant. Now look at the deck. Huh. Yeah, Wild Onslaught has been pretty good. Oh man, now in this final round, I will cast Wild Onslaught as an instant to show the completion of my training. Your training is almost complete. Me and D. Stern do not argue, Pack One Pick One. We merely have slightly different perceptions on what to do in certain situations. I mean, it's not like D. Stern has gone away. D. Stern will be in the stream at some point. He may even guest on the stream, or so I am. I asked him once and he said he would be down. Given the way this deck plays out, I still think I want to be on the play just because of the ramp that I have. This is a phenomenal hand. Let's go. Look at this. The old Curve Areno. 3-drop, 4-drop, 5-drop. on the play, just going to destroy our opponent. He's also only 1-0, not the classic 2-0 that we are. So getting paired down is always nice. Oh, that's disgusting. Oh, always draw the Elfame Druid on turn 2. This is the second time I've done that. Oh man, it's so foul. That's not fair. What we're doing to the opponent is not fair. Oh man, I feel sorry for the opponent. I really do. Just going to play our turn 3 4/4. No big deal. You know how it is. D-Stern is not gone. D-Stern is not dead. Not me. You don't have to rip D-Stern. He is still alive. He's still on Twitch all the time. I'm sure you will see him again. Yeah, I know. I know Dustin Stern is a pro caliber player. Pac one pick one. Oh man. Yeah, he's been on the Pro Tour a ton, and yeah, that's why it's fun to have him in the chat because he's always so uncritical of plays. That's sarcasm, by the way. Okay, so opponent's not doing anything, and we're going to have a huge board by the time he does anything relevant. Yeah. It'd be really funny if I didn't realize he played on the Pro Tour. I'm just like, who's this random guy in my chat that's always disagreeing with me? It's your favorite part of the stream, Pac one pick one, is me disagreeing with people. He's baiting me into a wrath. Wow. Getting destroyed by Josu Vess. I'm going to bluff attack here. Didn't work. Dang it. I need to draw my spell lands or creatures. 4/5s for 4, unfun. Just a removal spell. Fire Intervention would be nice. What are you saying, Pac one pick one? That's weird. I was wondering why it was like I only read the first part of it before I clicked it through because I figured it's Pac one pick one. Why would he say anything that deserves to be banned? And then I didn't read the second part and I was like, wow, that's a really weird thing to say. But I've just been doing stuff. I've been home, so there's stuff to do. Oh yes. That was the type of draw that we can get behind. No, don't mind me, just drawing some cards. Just drawing. He's probably also splashing Tatyova is the funniest part. Please don't have removal for my Tatyova. Please don't have removal for my Tatyova. Please don't. Please don't. No. No. Oh, he has a Tatyova of his own. It's a Tatyova off. Oh my god, but he's 4 colors. Oh, that's disgusting. That's not a fair and balanced way to play. We can't both have Tatyova. There can only be one. Clearly, my deck doesn't believe the same. Add permitted term slut finder. Your deck's way better than my 2-0 deck right now. Thank you. I try. Boom. Let's see what you got, opponent. Let us see what you are made of. I mean, I have so many good draws right now. That was like a really good draw. But like I have a lot of good draws right now. Any kill spell for the Tatyova and I just win, I think. I feel like you should kill my Tatyova if you have so many more cards in hand than me. But I don't know. He's clearly looking for something. Both of us are kind of flooding out. But he has a Grow from the Ashes, so he has less lands in his deck. Then again, I have also drawn a lot of lands. Okay, he's kicking it. Okay, still no kill spell for my Tatyova. I have 2 more draws to find a kill spell for his Tatyova. Oh my gosh. That's actually perfect. That is a kill spell for his Tatyova. Perfect. Perfection. Gonna take his Tatyova, then sacrifice his Tatyova. Justice. Choose which one to keep. Get wrecked, opponent. It's okay. It's not my first rodeo. So if I attack with this thing, he'll trade Josu plus a token, a couple tokens. I think I'm fine with that. Josu's a problem. He just takes it. Nice. Not drawing a card with that land, eh? Shall I? No! No! Oh, no! This is horrible. Oh, no. And he has the mana to activate it? Oh, no. I need to find a kill spell for that this turn. Please. Please, deck. Oh, my God. That is a kill spell, which is good for me. Because I can respond to this by Shivan firing. Grow is indeed a lot of draws. It's 2 draws to be precise. After getting 2 lands out of my deck. Okay, so he's going to have a bunch of 2/2s, but I will have killed the Shalai and his Josu. And I'll still have Halar, which is going to be massive. Dang, I can see why he's splashing white now. And I get to do 3 more damage to him. I can actually just kill him with this Halar thing. Opponent did bait me pretty well there. Stop it. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Doing 3 to my opponent. Get a mountain and a forest. Oh, that's so good. Oh, this is great. Oh, double fiery intervention. He is definitely dead next turn, I would say. This thing has trample. I can fire intervention Josu. Get outplayed, opponent. Also, Halar is just a beating here. Oh, he's taking damage. I can kill him with Halar damage. Let's go. So he has to have a way of killing Halar and then still not dying to my oodles of value. He's killing Tatyova. Does not think I have another kicker spell in mind. I guess he can't kill Halar because Halar is massive. Yeah, you can't sack any of them, dude. It's okay, bud. You'll get him next time, champ. Ooh, I'll just kick this. Boom, let's go. Get wrecked. Okay, so we know he has a bunch of broken rares. I think we're going to bring in Seismic Shift. Because we know he has probably only 1 white source for the Shalai that he's going to get from a grow. So then he can just strand his Shalai. Maybe that's not worth it, but I think it's kind of an interesting thing to consider. We haven't brought in Urza's Tome, but I don't think it's going to be good. Llanowar Scout seems fine in the matchup. Not insane. He has a lot of 1/1s, so Radiating Lightning could be good. I mean, he has only one thing that makes 1/1s, I guess. I kind of want another big thing. That's probably not worth it. I'll just kill his Shalai if he plays it. I'm going to take this out for Fire Elemental, though. Killing his land sounds kind of funny, though. I will say. On the... I'm on the draw. I'm going to keep it. I have a lot of lands. It seems like a pretty grindy matchup. This card was clutch in killing his Tayova. I need to just draw lands now. And then this hand is going to be really nice. He has his own Elfhame Druid on turn 2. Could be a little bit of a battle. Hitting lands is always good, though. Omnivore, you say? If I draw a mountain, I'll probably just play Keldon Overseer. Just to be able to block the Omnivore. Oh no. This is where I really needed a way to kill the Thallid Omnivore this turn before I just got destroyed. Doesn't look like it's happening. Hopefully he taps out, but I doubt he will. I mean, if he only leaves up 1 mana, I can still kill his Thallid Omnivore, which is the only really scary card he's got. But I have to block it here. Now hopefully he plays something. He doesn't, of course. The outplay. Give me for 3, 5, 7, 9. I'm just gonna play my Mammoth Spider. And then I don't think I'm gonna block it next turn. I thought he might tap out and I could Fiery Intervention it. But now if I draw a land, I can maybe get it with a Haphazard Bombardment. Dark Bargain. No blocks. He could hit me for 11 here. But then he has no board. He only has 1 mana up. Perfect. Perfect. I can kill it now. And now he only has 3 cards in hand. And I have a 3/5 holding the fort. If he has Shalai, I'm in a little bit of a pickle. Also, he can kind of go wide past this thing right now. I kind of need to draw a land soon. I'm a little bit behind, but if he doesn't have a Shalai, I'm probably going to be fine. And he didn't have it last turn. Okay, that's fine. Because I'm going to be able to do a little bit of stabilization here. Also, my Haphazard Bombardment can pick off his planes. How did he make... Oh, okay. That's really bad for me. I'm going to go I would like to kick this, but I don't think I can. I'm just going to go Halar and Sapling Migration. Then I can kick this, get it back. Kick that, and then I think I'm in great shape. Because I don't think I die here, because I can just kill 3 of them, block another one, block that guy, I mean. Obviously. Oh, it's a flyer. That's a problem. Now we need to draw, like, something really good. I go to 4 here. Oh, that's not great for me. Oh, he has an Arvad. Oh, I didn't see what he milled. He milled some good stuff. Okay. Land. Step 1 of my master plan. Now step 2 is I have to kill the Windgrace Acolyte. Okay. Kill Windgrace, please. Help me, you're my only hope. Always kill the 1/1. Never change. Oh, man. Feels bad, man. Dang. We were close. Okay, what do we want to change? We know he has multiples of them now, so I think Radiating Lightning makes sense now. We know he has Flyer, so this could make sense. Probably not, though. Maybe I don't want Fire Elemental. Hard to say. Keldon Overseer seems kind of weak. We are 2-0 currently, Mad Hatter. This is the finals. Yeah, Bombardment has always hit the wrong thing for me, too. Remember when I put it on, like, 2 good things and then, like, a land and a 1/1, and I hit, like, the 1/1 then the land, and then, yeah. We are in the final game of the finals. Who would like to play first? Please be a keep. And there's a keep. Nothing special, but we have lands. Good mana sinks. Just have to draw some relevant stuff. Thank you, Mad Hatter. Let's go. That's a good one. Not going to run out our Get-To Chronicler. Though we may run out the Grow from the Ashes on turn 3. Especially because we can get it back with our Chronicler if we, for some reason, would need it. Definitely, yeah, we're just going to run out. Get our island. At some point, we're going to crack this Memorial. Oh, he has a lot of dual lands in his deck. Cyclops. 2 Chroniclers makes me feel really good about any spell I draw. Like Fiery Intervention, Chronicler back, Fiery Intervention could be good play. Thallid Omnivore, yikes. Yikesies. Terrifying. We're just going to pass the turn, and then we're going to use our Memorial. Mammoth Spider. Okay. Got 2 Halars and a Fire Elemental. I think Halar is going to be insane in this game. So we're going to take Halar. Ugh. So we're going to probably just start casting our Wild Onslaughts. Oh man, please draw a kill spell. Please. Please, sir. Just a kill spell. Yes! Always ask for what you want, chat. Always. Always. Now we're in such great shape. Oh my goodness. Because we can just get the Gate 2 Chronicler loop going and cast Fiery Intervention multiple more times. If he plays like a scary thing this turn, it could be a problem, but after that I think we're home free. We don't have the mana to kick Onslaught. We're 1 mana off. Bardic Wanderer, sure. Not attack. I'm not going to double block the Bardic Wanderer. I'm just going to kill it with Fiery Intervention, I think. Okay, he's got all the lands he could want. He can cast his Shalai now. I might save Fiery Intervention for Shalai. Maybe I will double block. No attack. Now I'm not going to. He could have a way to stop it, but 4, 8. Yeah, now I think I'm just going to hold back, and I'm going to kick Wild Onslaught. Do I... So he has 4 mana. He's probably got Dark Bargain up is what he has. I could attack with Halar, put 2 counters on it. Then it would have 3 counters. I don't think I'm going to do that. I think it's just going to be too big for him to deal with eventually. Okay. And I do have 2 removal spells. He knows about one of them. Halar is just going to be so huge. I haven't seen like a single removal spell from my opponent either. Not cool, bro. Still has 1 power though. Okay. Yeah, Gidget can get 1 back. I'm going to cast my Spider. You want to make the board as big as possible before you cast your Wild Onslaught again. Okay, so there's his July. Oh my god. Now I need to draw a land so I can double kill Shalai. Are you kidding me? Oh my god. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh my god. That's actually unreal. And I can't even because of Shalai. Wow. 1, 2, 3. Wow. That's so unfortunate. Oh my god. Shalai just screws me really hard here, especially because she's so big. Wow. I took out my steal card. Oh my god. Hmm. Okay, so my best play I think is to I have to cast both of these in the same turn. I have 8 lands. I could get to Chronicler, get back, grow from the ashes. Then he pumps his team once. Yeah, this is a really tricky spot. I need to draw my like Shivan Fire. Wow. Shalai giving the player hexproof is incredibly relevant too. Shoot. I could attack with this guy. He would just block with a token in this guy, and my guy would get screwed over. Dang it. If he didn't have Shalai, I think I would win here easily. But I think I have to find my Shivan Fire, and then I have a 1-turn window to do it. These are my like hard removal spells because they should be able to kill this big stuff. Dang it, if only he didn't know I had that other thing, he wouldn't have waited until turn 10 maybe. I mean, if he only had Shalai, I would just kill it. Hmm. I'm going to cast this with Kicker, get back my Wild Onslaught, I think. So I can have a big attack next turn. Oh my god. Yup. Hello, Shalai. You're a fun card. There's one land. I need one more. I need to draw a land that comes in untapped. All my lands are untapped. Then I can double kill, double pump, double hit Shalai. Nope, not gonna block yet. Land. Yes! If your last card is the card that gives +4/+4, I can't win anyway. There we go. Finally dealt with all those. How do I want to go about attacking? I could hit him for 8, maybe. No, I think I have to hold back. Because he has so many big attackers. I have another creature here, hopefully. Attacking all out. Interesting. Am I dead? Oh, I am dead. Wow. Quite a bit, actually. Rats. Dang it. Oh, man. Oh, I'm trying to block the menace guy on accident. Dead by a lot. Dang it. Wow, that was annoying. I think we should have... Oh, man. That was so frustrating. Dang it. Our deck was really sweet. We were really close there. We needed to draw our Ship and Fire. Or our Ancient Animus. Ancient Animus would have done it for us. But I think we had already put that on the bottom with our Memorial thing. Haphazard Bombardment wouldn't have worked even. I guess I could have chosen hexproof things. Because you're allowed to choose those things. Huh. But it was very close. We definitely could have won that game. I thought we were in a pretty unlosable spot when we had the Halar and all that our stuff out. With the 2 fiery interventions in hand. But I didn't think of the Shalai plus Arvad at turn 10 combo. Because, yeah. It was just too devastating. If I had chumped with the Spider a turn earlier, I might have been able to... I would have taken 7 less. I don't think it would have saved me. Yeah, that game was really crazy, though. Yeah. Maybe I was supposed to cast like my kill spell on the 5/5 one of the turns where I and gotten in an attack. I don't know. But anyway, that is going to do it for this video. If you're watching this on YouTube, I really hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, be sure to click that thumbs up and subscribe to get updates for whenever I post new content. Also, if you have any questions or comments about the draft or the gameplay, be sure to leave them in the comment section down below, and I will happily respond with my thoughts or answers. If you would like to catch me streaming live, you can find me on twitch.tv/NicolaiBolas. Yeah, and if you would like to connect with me on social media, you can find me on Twitter. Tweet me at NicolaiBolas. I post there whenever I go live, whenever I have a 3-0 deck list, and whenever I post a new YouTube video. But anyway, that is going to do it for this YouTube video. We didn't manage to get the trophy, but we came very close, and it was fun matches. So yeah, hope you enjoyed it, and I will talk to you next time.